Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? We are back with some more Power Galaxy, and this time we're going to be doing Raven Dynamics event Part A, of course, because this is not really Part A, well, Part A is, I'm saying, the Reactor Challenge part, right? The Reactor Challenge part has always been one of the Raven Dynamics soul-crushing, devastating, and the most grindy part of the entire event. However, I'm going to try my best to help you guys through this as much as possible because I know this event can be a pain. Now, let's start with the first wave. The first wave are just interceptors. If you fail at this stage, what are you even doing? You cannot fail at this stage. It is almost impossible to fail at wave 1. They're just interceptors, and it should be pretty easy for you to kill them. For Raven Dynamics events for the Reactor Challenge, I highly recommend a squad of 4 or 5. 3, 2, and of course you can't do this by yourself efficiently. You can do it by yourself, however, I do not think that it'll be very efficient at all, and it's just gonna be a bad day for you because you'll like get like 1 or 2. If you're lucky, you might get 2, okay? If you're lucky, but the most efficient way to do this is in a squad of 4 or 5. My highest score ever is 20. I think it was like 15,000, and this one was pretty close because it was 13,000 points. So very, very good. All right, even though I already told you the end of it already, it's gonna be pretty good regardless. It's gonna be pretty good. So as you guys can see, this is post commentary, and I am speeding this up because this entire video is 1 hour and 25 minutes long. Okay, I'm not kidding. It takes time to do the Reactor Challenge. It takes a lot of time to do the Reactor Challenge. So yeah guys, I don't know if there's gonna be a second video because I have to work today, which this video will be up today. I'm hoping video will be up today, and I have to work, and I have to work for the next 3 days as well. So I don't know if there's gonna be a second video on Raven Dynamics or not, but you know what, I'm gonna use this time to tell you about it. Alright, so this is wave 2. You know what I mean? Wave 2, not that hard. There's gonna be some Marauders, or I don't know if this wave 2 or wave 3 because the screen is really small. You can't see. And I think this is wave 3. I don't know. I think that was wave 3. But wave 2 and 3, Marauders and Interceptors, guys. Not very hard. Not very hard at all. And should be relatively easy. You guys should not die on the first 5 waves at all. First 5 waves are extremely easy, although on the 5th wave there is a boss, so you do have to watch out for that. So if you guys see a boss soon, I think this one is wave 5. Yes, this is wave 5. That was wave 4. My god, I'm behind, but there it is. You guys can see the boss right there. He doesn't hit hard, alright? This is only wave 5, so he doesn't do anything too special. Speed Accelerator, Attack Charge, Rockets. He does stun you, however, but that stun doesn't do too much or too good. Anything too good for him. Now, as you guys can see, we didn't lose a lot of percentage there. We're still at like 97 or something like that, which is very good. I can't tell because I have the quality of the video that I'm watching back again at like really low quality, so I can record this very, very nicely. But anyways, we're gonna be we passed that one really easy. That was a really clean fight. Everybody just did their job. Keep in mind, this is a 4-man squad. There is not a 5th person here, so 4-man squad. So if a 4-man squad can get about 13,000, you're pretty much guaranteed a Cortex, and you'll pretty much be able to do that. So that was round 6. I believe round 6 and round 5 I forgot to cover. There's a boss there. There's Menders, Pyros, but this is, I believe this is round 7. I hope this is round 7. I'm not sure, but I think round 7 has like Signors and Snipers, and also detonators. There it is. There's some Signors right there. Detonators become a thing at around round 6. Now there's one thing important about the detonators. They actually detonate very, very early. So if you have them on low HP, they'll just go off. Alright, they're not like the normal detonators that you find on the planet that automatically, that they don't explode before you kill them. But you do get them pretty like if they're around like 90% health, they'll just kill themselves because they want to damage the reactor. The entire goal of the mantis here is for the reactor to be exploded, die, all that jazzy stuff that they want. So I think we're at round 8 now. Round 8 is not that hard actually. Round 8 is just the same thing: benders, pyros, detonators. Ooh, and I forgot parasites. The parasites are actually the bombers. All right, they're like kamikaze units. All right, kamikaze real quick into the beacon of death. All right, so keep in mind, bombers are there. But if you know how to trigger them, you can trigger them and they'll just explode automatically. Now, if you guys didn't see, during round 9 there was paralyzers. So paralyzers are deadly. I recommend you guys take them out as fast as you can. Do whatever you gotta do is to take them out because they are a pain and they're not really fun to deal with about. Round 9 is pretty tough. Now round 10 is where the real deal starts. I think this is round 10. I'm not even sure what round we're on, but I'm pretty sure that's round 10. So, you know what? I'm gonna try to expand. Whee! I think this is round 10. Alright. Well, if there's 2 bosses, then it's round 10. If it's not 2 bosses, then it's not round 10. But round 10, I'm gonna cover it, even though we're not this commentary, post commentary, so I can do whatever I want. Round 10 is extremely hard if you don't know what you're doing. Round 10 has a potential of 2 bosses, has a potential of 3 bosses. Okay, 3 bosses will probably kick your butt because 3 bosses is a little bit too much for 4 men to attack. However, 5 man can take on the 3 bosses very easily because there's always gonna be one big boss, then there's always gonna be one smaller boss. Now on the smaller boss is always gonna be the smaller size one, and I think this is round 10. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I can't even see the number, guys. It's kind of sad. But yeah, guys, really easy for 4 man if you know what you're doing. If you know what you're doing, you're fine. And there is one of the first bosses right there. Boom, he's big, he's powerful. Look at him. Alright, now he's a little bigger than last time, so you gotta kill him pretty fast. And yeah, not hard. Come on, kill him, and poof. Not bad. We're at 4,000 now. Very good. I have no clue what round we're on, by the way. But that's round 10. There's a potential of 3 bosses. There's everything that is included into the previous rounds. Everything is there. So once you beat round 10, you go back to round 1. What? You guys don't know that? You go back to round 1. However, they add a slight mantis increase. You go back to round 1, as in your round 11 is actually your round 1, because your round 1 is interceptors, and round 11 the same thing, interceptors. How fun is that? Look at that, just full interceptors. Very easy. Should not have any trouble killing them at all. But they do increase it from, like, I think it was 19 to 24 or something like that, or 20 something, I don't know, because I think the first round was like 9 or 15. Excuse me. So I think the first round was like 15 or so, and round 11 is like 20, no, like 19 to 20. So should be fine. They're just interceptors. Should have trouble. Should not have any trouble killing them at all. So it should be pretty easy. Round 12, of course, has Marauders. Has the Marauders with the shields. Not too hard to kill, again, as long as you can keep your reactor away. It'll be easy. Now, the Mantis, sometimes they will ignore you, and that's a bad thing, because if they ignore you, that means they're gonna shoot the beacon once. Now, I know shooting the beacon once is not, gonna be, bad or anything, but you want to preserve as much life on the beacon as much as possible, because I'm around 25 to round 30, that's when you're gonna need that extra life, because if you can make it past round 30, you restart once again and you start at round 1, which is full of interceptors. Round 31 is full of interceptors. So holy crap, I know I didn't make it at round 31. I think I made it to like round 26 or 28. You know, that's how I did it. But that's how you can get really big scores if you can just preserve just a little health that you might need for later. Now later on you're gonna see me crash, and I think that is the reason why we lost, because I crashed, and I'm one of the strongest ships here, because I have I think my ship has what am I talking about? I know my ship. My ship has a strong attack charge, strong orbital strike, ancient attack droid, ancient strong sniper blaster, ancient blaster, like just really good technology for offense. So yeah, I think that's why I died, because there was 3 taking care of a massive amount of mantis, and again, you can only target 1 enemy at a time on your ship. So yeah, that made me sad, because my game client crashed, and you're gonna see it. Don't worry, you're gonna see it crash. So it's all good. But that was pretty easy. The rounds just consistently go back up. So if you complete round 1, round 2, round 3, once again it'll start at 11, 12, 13, 14. At 15 there's gonna be another mini boss, and I think this is 15 because I can see the little boss over there. You can get them down to like pretty low health, and then you can kill them and just make sure you drag them away. I forgot one more thing about the bosses. The bosses can target up to 3 units, but be very careful. Even if you're close to the beacon, the boss will target the beacon no matter what. But the beacon is the Mantis' main priority, so they will always target the beacon over you. So make sure you pull them away from the beacon, and you'll be able to pass it very easily. Now the Juggernaut is one of the common ones. I have not seen a Behemoth, but there is a Disperser, if you know what that is. There is that one Mantis that looked like Vlad, and yeah, so if you're a free player like me, every single time you get a chance of downtime during that 1 minute, make sure you go get energy, because you're gonna need it. Most of the time you don't want to run out of E during the intense battle. So it's not gonna be hard as long as you keep yourself, you know, nice and cozy between these. Now technology is a very important thing. If you're not level 85 or level 70 that has ancient tech, you're kind of a hindrance to the team. I'm not gonna say that ancient tech is a requirement, but if you want to do well, if you want to get this event done as quick as possible, you need to have ancient tech. Ancient tech is gonna be your lifesaver right here. Rares will get the job done, however, it's not gonna be as good as ancients. Ancient tech, my strong sniper blaster can one-shot almost every single thing there. Plus my attack charge. My strong attack charge makes this sniper blaster one-shot a Signor. It one-shots a Signor, it one-shots a Mender, and it one-shots a Detonator. And also one-shots a Marauder, which, you know, they're just Marauders, but that is very important, because if you can just, you know, one-shot stuff with your, with your sniper blaster, that's like 1 unit gone in like 3 seconds. So that unit, it doesn't even matter. And imagine if you have 5 people with that same configuration, that is gonna be one devastating configuration for your squad right there, because you're hitting really hard, and the rares just don't cut it. Like, the rares just can't do it, because the rares, even if you have a full rared out sniper, okay, a full rared out sniper cannot one-shot a Marauder. It can't one-shot a Signor. It can't one-shot a Mender. If it crits, it has a chance to do it, but it is very low, and I haven't seen a single rare sniper one-shot like anything. It has to combo a blaster, then a sniper blaster. But one sniper blaster from the strong is poof, gone. It is that good. Why am I yawning so much? What the hell, man? I thought I got a lot of sleep. Jesus. Anyways, so we're at 8,000 now, which is very, very good, and we're not that low actually. I think we're on like, I can't even tell the percentage because it's so pixelated out. But anyways, that's not too bad at all. So if you want to get this efficiently done, one, you have to have I was about to say science. You have to have ancient tech. Two, you have to have a 5-man squad if you want this to be going far. And three, you have to have some type of form of communication. Now I think another reason why is we didn't make it as far because we didn't have communication to where we could cover all the lanes without fail. Because if we didn't, then you know, we wouldn't have these two mender mess and all this other mess that's in there. And even if if we had communication, we were able to time our OSs so that our OS is hitting all the units to where they take out the shield, and the next OS will take out everybody else, which is very, 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 very important. So you have to have communication if you want to make it far into the reactor. However, it is very easy to get 11 signets if you have a decent squad. If you have a decent squad, you can probably get to 11 signets very, very easily, and you only have to do that 8 times, right? So 8 times 11 is 88, and the first mission you start is at 88 signets. So if you can get 11 each time, oh yeah, there you go, you got it, right? You got it. 8 times, that's all you got to do. Pretty easy, not very hard at all. So I think we're at wave 17. I want to say, like, I don't even know what wave we're on. I'm not even gonna guess anymore. But there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of menders. The menders have shields, and they shoot rockets, and they have blasters. So take them out as fast as possible, because those rockets will do lots and lots of damage to your reactor. The Signors have orbital strike. And do you guys see that mender? That really big mender. That mender is actually a boss. That mender specifically is a boss because it's he's one of the bigger guys, and he'll be able to do it. Now I believe I die here for the team. I don't die for the team. I kill one of them, and one of my teammates come and escorts me. But that is one of the bigger, you know, that's wave where there's 3 bosses, and there's the 3rd boss right there. I took out the mender and the juggernaut, and I think one of my buddies helped me out on that. So now I'm just getting energy because I don't have energy, and the team pretty much has it in the bag for that boss. Very, very easy, and well, for us it was very, very easy. Maybe not for you guys. I make it look easy, but it's not. But that's because I have all this soul tech. I love soul system. That's why I have like a lot of technology for it. But anyways, yeah, you have to have a very good squad. You have to have ancient tech. Rares do not cut it in this event. Alright, rares do not do it. Because if you want to get very far, you ain't getting any. Look at that, 10,000 war score. I can see it. See it. I think that's round 20 though. Yeah, that's round 20. That's freaking round 20 right there. So now, right, we're back. We're around 20, and we're back at number 1 again. Back to round 1, as in all interceptors, which is very nice, and we have a very, very healthy amount of time that we can use to do this with. Now I do recommend that you guys fill up E every single time, because you want your drones to stay fresh, to stay company with you throughout the entire thing, because you don't know when you'll have the next chance to refill. So refill energy as much as possible, and always keep your drones happy. They will help you in your quest for signets. The drones I recommend for this are the amp drone that gives you 10% more damage, the cooldown drone if you have it, the Raven cooldown drone, it gives you 10% or 15% more cooldown, and I forgot what drone I have, and the speed drone. The speed drone is gonna help you a lot to move around the planet a lot faster. With an afterburner, you can get to the E field faster than most people. With the speed drone, you can, if you need to engage something, kill that thing really fast, and then AB back and forth. Very, very useful drone. So it just helps you move around a lot faster. Now, if you have the flag drone, or the new soccer drone. I recommend to use that as well because it gives you both firepower and armor on the same drone. That's very, very good. I'm using the amp drone because I don't feel like it's it's there enough, and I want to have, and plus I already have enough armor on this thing, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so the sniper is pretty good. The rare sniper that you get from Soul is pretty good. Ooh, and speaking of ships, let's see what I recommend. Of course, you guys are seeing the ship. One of the ships I'm using is the sniper. Sniper is really, really strong in this event because it has just enough armor, it has massive firepower, and it has a lot of AoE. There's one thing very, very, very important about this. You want a lot of splash damage, or AoE, aka AoE, for this event. Mainly because the AoE is going to help you kill your enemies a lot faster, because imagine if 5 orbital strikes hitting targets everywhere. Alright, they would just evaporate. Also, rockets and perforators are recommended because you can get marauders down, you can get the menders down, you can get basically anything with a shield down. The rockets, however, I recommend are the regular ancient rockets. Do not use the strong ones because the strong one have way too much of a cooldown for you to use. Strong orbital strike does so much damage. Strong orbital strike does a lot more damage than strong rockets. So that's another way to do it. With the strong rockets do work, it's just take 5 years to come back. You know, the regular rockets is my personal opinion on it. Thermal blaster, anything you want. Aim computer, make sure you have the right aim computer so everything hits. And that is it for firepower, because you don't want to use a stun in here, you don't want to use an engineer in here, you don't want to use a tank in here. You want pure firepower and pure splash damage teams, because you just want a huge amount of firepower. Now, if this was in Draconis, I would actually recommend the Defender, because the Defender can keep everybody alive and it can lay down one of the most devastating things in the game, mines. If you have regular mines, oh my god, they reload so fast and they deal so much splash damage. It is insane how much damage they can do. The Defender class is one of the strongest class for very, very good defense. Now, we are at the end of the game, and I see 2 bosses, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna poke both of them at the same time. I took them both. I activate my repair droid, and as you guys can see, I'm dragging them away, which is a very, very important thing. Now, I am taking on both of them, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go home, or no, wait, not what? It's go big or go home. So I'm like yellow gravity, and I'm gonna hold these 2 guys while the rest of my team defends the reactor. And I had to run away to get some health back. There it is. We took both of them down, or one of them down right now. So it's, I mean, I had to take it. I had to take the opportunity to do it. I had to do it. And I think we have a really, really low amount of reactor life left. So I'm like, you know what? Just let it die. Just let it go. I think we did enough. We did way more than enough to do a good job about it. And yeah, guys, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this kind of guide, for the reactor challenge. There's not going to be a lot of fancy editing from me for this video, because I have to go to work in a few hours, and I wish I could spend more time editing video. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know the video was a little bit more crammed in together and stuff. So you guys saw my game crash right there. My game crashed like literally right there. And yeah, terrible, right? Freaking game crash. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Enjoy the music.